Howdy, Zarana family. Hope you are doing very well. Today we are going to make this lovely hexagon shaped bag with this lovely panel, which can be also a panel under your mug as a mat, and it can be a decorative element in your home, and also it can be a very nice and lovely mini bag in the shape of hexagon that is very lovely. Let us see how it starts. I have just used number 10 crystals. As you see, you can make it with any kind of crystal or beads as you love, but I think that it is very beautiful with crystals. As you see, they are number 10, and half a kilogram is enough, and the color depends on whatever you love, and also number 10 or 12 can be very beautiful for these panels. Let's start. As you see, the starting point is here. We have 1 2 3 4 5 6 beads, and then we continue with this pattern that for each of these beads I need one flower made with 6. So this is the starting point. Here 1 2 3 4 5 6. I have 6 other ones around it, and when we finish the first row and second row, here we have some pointed areas that are like angles, just like this. They are like angles, and some places like this that they are not like angles. When they are like this, we have 2 near each other. We need 3 beads. Why? Because one thread, one is in this thread, 2 is in this thread. But when it is in the pointed areas, I mean the angles, as you see, I have 1 bead. When I have 1 bead, I have 1 other in my thread. They are 2, and I should add just 4 beads. This is the only point of hexagonal shaped bags, and there is no other point. You can make it very big or very small. And let us start with each other from this point. I have 6 beads in my thread that is almost 2 or 3 meters. I put the ends in my hand and I pull the 2 threads until that the beads I have are in the middle of my thread, in order to have a good distribution of thread through the whole work. And then for the left-handed one, I just go back to the first thread. I just go back, and there is one eye-shaped, just like this here. And then with the right-handed, I go through this eye-shaped. Why? Because I want to have a knot here. I want to have a knot in the middle of my crystal. As you see, there is a knot in the middle of my crystal, and when I have a knot, it doesn't move and it is fixed. Now I need to have 5 beads, 4 in my right-handed, 1 in my left-handed. As you see, 1 2 3 4 right hand, 1 in the left, 1 in my thread. For the left-handed one, I just go through the bead again and make an eye-shaped one, pull it until that it is in the end, and I take the other thread through it. As you see, I have a knot here. Here I have a knot in the middle of my crystal, just like this. Now in my left-handed thread, I just go through 1 crystal, just like this. Now I have 2 crystals in my threads. How many do I need? I need 4. 3 in my right hand, 1 in my left hand. I go back to the bead and then go through the other part of the line in order to have the knot. Okay, As you see, again, I have a knot. I just pull the knot in the middle. Up to the end of these 6 ones, I just go through 1. I have 1 in my left-handed, and then 3 in my right-handed. Just this. Let's see. 1, 2, 3 in right. 1 in left. I go through it again with the right-handed one and fist. One in the left. Yeah, take the end, take the other line, and count. How many do I have? 3. How many do I need? 3. 1, 2, 3, and just fix the knots. Just this, and there is no other point. Okay, now that we reached the 5th one. Now that we reached the 5th one, for the last one, we should go through this one and also this one. I mean 2 beads. 1 and also 1 from the first flower that we had. How many do I have? 3. Again, 1 in left, and just the same process, and 2 in right-handed line. I have 2 in my right-handed line, 1 in the left-handed, 3 in my lines, and I just pull it. Okay, as you see, I have already made the hexagon shaped. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 angles, and the other parts are not angles, they are even, as you see. And also here in the bigger one, I have 6 angles, and the other parts are not angles, as you see, they are even. For these angles, I just use this one. For the other parts that are even, I use 2 beads. As you see, I have here, I use another bead, and I have 2 in my line, again 1 in my left-handed line, and then I count. How many do I have? I have 3 now. How many do I need? I need 3 ones. For the next one, I should go through 1 bead. Why? Because it was one of the angles. As you see, it was one of the angles. When it is one of the angles, I just go through 1 bead. How many do I have? 2. How many do I need? 4. Therefore, 3 in my right hand, and 1 in my left hand. As you see, this is like this. As you see, we have just gone through one of the sides of our hexagonal shape, and for the next one, as you see, we have 2 beads. These 2 are close to each other. When they are close to each other, we just go through both of them, and how many do we have? 3. 1, 2, 3. How many do I need? Again, 3. I just need 3. 1 in my left hand, 2 in my right hand. For the next one, that is angle, I just go through 1 in my threads. I have 2. How many do I need? I need 4. Let's see with each other. I have 3, 2 my right hand, 1 my left hand.